Hello, welcome to the first edition of Metal Detecting with the OldCoon. Today I'm going to do a little coin hunting here. Mostly, I guess you could even call it cherry picking. I'm not going to accept a wide range of targets. For now anyway. I could change that a little later as we go. I'm here on a hill, a nice slope where they do a lot of sledding and tobogganing and so forth in the winter. Give you a look around here, and it's pretty much open here, and this is where they come down. I found stuff here before, mostly coins. Never did anything really on jewelry here. Just went by my friend's place over here, Frank, old Frank. He got a bad hip. He's got to get his hip replaced in a couple of weeks. And he's not too much worried about it. He's worried about the recuperation, you know, rehab, whatever you want to call it. And he thinks he might have to go away a couple of weeks. Well, I wish old Frank luck. He's a pretty good old guy there. I just hate to see him laid up like this. He was a mailman when he worked. Of course, he retired now. And I guess all the years of pounding the bricks took it out of his hip. So I just went by his place, and of course that made me think of him. So I wish old Frank luck. So I'll be back if I find anything. The machine here giving a pretty good quarter signal here, where I have the probe sticking out. So of course we're going to dig this. Stick around. I'm not going to do a live dig, but I'll show you what it gives up here. And now, does this get any better? Here's a nice handy piece of junk. Look at that. That's just wonderful. Thank you for watching. I'll be back if I find anything else. I tell you, it was getting pretty hot out there in the open field. I looked up the hill and I saw these big old trees, and I've always done well around them. You can see how the root systems are spread out here. So we're not really looking at any dirt fill up here, but there is a lot of junk. I'm going to have to switch to a more open program. I'm going to hunt in the coin and jewelry mode and see if I can find anything here. And I'll be back if I find anything. And you can see it. So, wish me luck. Really starting to get hot out here today. Tell you what, you can feel that humidity creeping in. Boy, there's a big old tree there. You can see it's an oak tree. They're all along here. There's about 5 or so of them here, maybe 6. And you know, a lot of things happened under these oak trees, I'm sure, over the years. Kids playing and so on and so forth. You usually find stuff. Today it's just kind of disparaging. It's not finding, I mean, I'm finding stuff, but it's not any good, and the targets are up the wazoo, but they're all junk targets according to the XLT, unless of course it's lying to me. But I don't think it could tell that, even that could tell that many lies. So you know that a lot of it is junk. Now you can get a better drift on the sledding hill here. You can see the road down there, and they go zooming down here on those toboggans and sleds and those I guess they call them snowboards. I even saw a guy over here on skis one time. I don't know how that went. I didn't go watching. I don't get out much anymore in winter. I stay in where it's nice and warm. So, at any rate, it's a pretty decent place to hunt. There's more junk here, though, at the top of the hill than elsewhere. But, you know, you can judge by the trees. There wasn't fill put in, because you can tell by these roots and stuff that are sticking out, growing all over the ground. So I don't know how the junk came to be. When you're out on a hot day like this, you really should have water along to hydrate. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any along. And right about now, I could use a half a gallon. It is really going to be a stale stinko, I think, today. So, I'll just have to tough it out and do the best I can. Thank you for watching.